Hey everybody, and thank you so much for watching my webinar. I'm so excited. I'm always so excited to do webinars, but see, today I'm especially excited because I'm going to be talking about a subject that's very important to me. It really has a spot that's near and dear to my heart, and it really means a lot to me, and seeing your success in it means even more to me. So, okay, this is who I am. I am Katrina Russell, and I am a network marketing coach. And I'll explain to you what that means in just a minute. Okay, so who am I? I am a network marketer. I am definitely that. And I am also an online marketer. Even in the online marketing company that I'm in, it still has a network marketing feel to it. Not just the feel, but the way the comp plan is, the way things work. I'm still a network marketer. I'm just doing it by way of the internet now, which is really cool. So I entered the network marketing industry almost 6 years ago with a company called ManaV. Maybe you've heard of it, but let me tell you something. I absolutely love ManaV. See, I had a passion on my heart for healthcare. And when I saw these products, it was like someone had put my desires in juice form, in bottle form, and had set it in front of me. And I was absolutely taken by it. So, okay, you see these bottles, they look like wine bottles. They're really not wine bottles, but they're just juice. But they have so much medicinal value to it. I don't know if I can say medicinal value. I won't say that because it's not medicine. They don't claim to be medicine, but it's fruit juice. It has things like antioxidants. It contains 19 fruits, the crown jewel being the acai berry. And so that was placed in front of me. And then they came out with the weight loss product, and they had the energy drinks, and soon they had rest. It was a drink that help you rest better. All of this is all natural, and so it has no crazy side effects. And this right here, this thing that looks like a pencil sharpener, well, you stick your finger into it, and I wouldn't typically tell you to stick your finger in a pencil sharpener, but that's what you did, and it got your antioxidant score. So all of this, I absolutely loved it. I saw the financial part, but mostly I saw how I could help people. I saw something that I love to do with healthcare. I saw how people can be healthy and make money at the same time. And I was like, yes, I want this. And it was network marketing. It was an industry it was a business that I always knew I wanted. I just didn't have a name for it. I didn't know network marketing existed, but I liked the idea of there not being a cap to my earning potential. I always knew I wanted that. I just did not have a name for it. So I ran into 3 problems, and these became really serious problems. The first one, this is the third problem. I was reaching the wrong people. I would go to people instead of people coming to me. I would see people and I would say, hey, you need this. You need this. Instead of them coming to me and saying, hey, I want what you have. I like what you have, and I see how it can benefit me. I see how it can benefit me financially. I see how it can benefit me physically. No one came to me. I came to people. I went to people who I thought needed it, people who I thought could benefit from it. And maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong. Sometimes I was right, sometimes I was wrong. So, sometimes people just didn't want it for whatever reason. And I would be a little puzzled, like, you could really use this, but I mean, if someone doesn't want it, then you can't force it on them. So that was my third problem. Problem number 3, I was reaching the wrong people. I was going to people as opposed to people coming to me. Okay, my second problem is, how I said I didn't have people coming to me? Well, I didn't have training. And when I say training, I mean marketing training. I didn't have marketing training. So not only did I not have people coming to me, I had no idea how to get those people to come to me. I had no idea marketing existed. I just didn't know what to do. I used to call out of the phone book, and that was good. That was good for me. Um, because I have one of those personalities where I could probably talk to anybody about anything. I have no problem doing that. And so when you put a phone book in front of me and you say, okay, call businesses from the phone book, see who's interested, I'll pretty much say, okay. After a while, it began to get a little strenuous because, see, I had to receive like 20 no's before I would get one yes. And doing this every day, you got a little tired of doing that. Um, you kind of got tired of hearing the no's. It became like, I don't know if oppressive is the word. Maybe that's a little too strong, but it was almost like, I gotta do this again, you know. And some days I just wouldn't do it. So I didn't know how to have people coming to me. And my number one problem was that my business was not automated. It only grew when I worked. And remember those days I didn't feel like working? I didn't feel like hearing the no's? Those are the days that nothing happened. And so if I had a lot of those days, which I ended up having a lot of those days in the end, if I had a lot of those days, I say, I don't really want to do the work. I don't feel like hearing the no's. I'm not in the mood. If I had a lot of those days, what happened to my business? It didn't grow. It didn't grow. No one saw what I had because I wasn't doing anything to get people to see it. So it wasn't automated. No one saw it because I wasn't working. And if no one saw it, it didn't grow, period. Where did that leave me? Well, that left me in a couple of places. Oh God, it left me so frustrated because see, I had so much passion for this business. I had so much love for the concept, for the products, for the people. I had so much passion, and yet all my passion wasn't getting me anywhere. And that left me frustrated. And I would see other people having success and things like that. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why do I have so much passion? Why do I want to help people so much? And yet this is not working for me. I want to help them where their health and wealth is concerned. And yet my health and wealth business is not taking off. I'm not doing that. So I was very frustrated. Some nights, not every night, but some nights I would just lay in my bed at night and just cry because this was my love and my love wasn't loving me back. So I was very, very frustrated. I was a little bit embarrassed. I have a very supportive family, so they would never say anything bad to me about it, but I would tell them of what was possible with this business. And even though they didn't say it, they just might have been thinking, if this is possible, why is it not happening for you? Why is this the possibility? And yet you can't seem to accomplish it. I don't know if that went through their mind. Maybe that's just something that went through my mind. I don't know. But I felt a little embarrassed that we all see what's possible, and yet I'm not accomplishing it. It left me wondering. I did not want to think like this. I did not want to think like this, but I had to ask myself, should I call it quits for Monavi? Because see, I was losing money instead of earning money. I was losing every single month. And I'm not talking about small money. I'm talking about hundreds. I was losing it instead of earning it. And even though the money part didn't get me in, I knew I was supposed to be making money with this and I wasn't. So I was kind of wondering, I didn't want to think this way, but every now and then the thought would go through my head, like maybe I should just call it quits for Monavi. So I did end up leaving Monavi. I resigned my distributorship. I did not leave network marketing. I solely left Monavi. I did not leave network marketing because I told you I see the potential in network marketing. I see what it can be. I see what it can be. And I couldn't let that go. until I reach my goal. You know, there's a song, I forgot who sings it, but the guy says, I won't stop till I'm a star on Broadway. And that's kind of how I felt. I'm like, wait a minute, I know what I can do. I'm not going to stop till I'm a star on Broadway, and even then I'm not going to stop. Okay, I'll never be a star on Broadway. So just to throw that out there. So I became an online marketer. I joined a wonderful, wonderful online marketing company called the Empower Network. Now, see, the Empower Network is pretty special. If you combine affiliate marketing, and network marketing and high commissions and marketing training, if they all got together and had a baby, you would have the Empower Network. The Empower Network combines network marketing with high commissions, and it provides marketing training. I really want to stress that marketing training because that's really how all the money is made. That is how you earn, but not just in this business. So you can take anybody from any business and expose them to the Empower Network training, and I can't guarantee you guys results, and I just want to give this income disclaimer. When I talk about results and things like that, I am not giving you a guarantee of income, of outcome, or anything. I'm simply telling you what's possible, and honestly, I'm telling you what's probable if you just follow the training, if you just be obedient to the system. So, they have all these digital products, digital marketing products. And so that's what really helps people from any business succeed and take it to a completely different level. And in finding the Empower Network, I found the solution to my 3 problems. Number 3, my business was not automated, and that's where Kalatu Premium comes in. This is our flagship product. It's the first thing you have to buy if you wanna get in. It's gonna get you in the door. What it is a premier blogging platform. Now let me tell you something. People don't even really know what a blogging platform is. I have people ask me, well, a couple of questions like, what is a blog? People seem to think that blogging is just all text. You know, you type out text and bam, you have your blog. But that's not the only thing that a blog is. It can indeed be text, but something else it can be a video with 2 sentences underneath it. It can be an audio. It can be a photograph. I'm a photographer, so I like to use this one very much. It can be a photograph, and you have a few sentences underneath it explaining what this photograph means. Or maybe you don't want to explain what it means. Maybe you just want your viewer, the person looking at the photograph, to say, man, I wonder what is the meaning of this. That is what a blog is. So it can be text, it can be audio, it can be video, and it can be a photograph. Now, something else that I have people ask me all the time, and I try not to let this one get to me, but it kind of does. People say, why do I have to buy your blogging platform when I can just go get a free WordPress blogging platform? Let me tell you something. If you are in business, you do not want to base your entire business on free anything. Well, first of all, you don't own it. It's not yours. A WordPress platform, speaking directly to network marketers, because that's who I am. And if you're viewing this, the chances are that you are a network marketer too. They don't like us. They don't like network marketers. WordPress, they don't like us. They don't let us do certain things. You know, they call us really nasty names like get rich quick or schemer or scammer or something like that. They say that's what we promote, that's not what we promote in network marketing. Trust me, this was get rich quick. I wouldn't even be doing this webinar. But that's what we are to them. So they put limitations on us as network marketers. If you have a free platform, there are certain things you cannot do. You cannot sell on your platform. You can talk about your network marketing business, but you can't The goal cannot be for you to sell anything. Well, isn't that our goal as network marketers, to sell things? That's one thing. And if you buy the kind of platform that you pay money for, you are going to pay an arm and a leg. Let's just say you get one plugin. I've heard people say, I've never built a blog because I've always had the Empower Network, but I've never built a blog. But I've heard people like share some horror stories, and they're like, I paid $250 for one plugin. That doesn't even include the theme. That doesn't even include the fact that I had to build it. That was one plugin. And so people talk about like they get hacked, their blog gets hacked because it's a WordPress is a very good, it's WordPress based. Kalato Premium is WordPress based because the base of it is very good, it's very strong, but it's not like a free platform, one that you have to build. And so you don't have to build it. You don't have to worry about being hacked. You have custom themes and custom plugins already for you. I mean, like multiple ones that you can choose from, and you literally just pick one, press activate, and it's activated. You don't have to set anything up. You can customize it to your liking, but you don't have to do the legwork. All of that's done for you. So this is our flagship product, and it took care of my business not being automated. See, I can put up a blog on the internet. There's one thing I forgot to mention. This is SEO optimized. And what that means is when you go to Google and you type in keywords, if you are SEO optimized, then you can easily rank on the first page of Google. That's what it means to be SEO optimized. Let me tell you, I have ranked blog after blog after blog on the first page of Google, to the point where I started surprising myself at what I can do. So my business not being automated, had I had this back then, I could have written a blog or recorded a video about my business, put it on the internet, and when people searched for what Manavi was, guess who they would have found? They would have found me, and that would have been more customers in my business. So, okay, that's the one problem that's taken care of. My business not being automated. The lack of training, and this is a big one. If you do not have marketing training, well, how can you market your business? So, the lack of training that I experienced as a network marketer, the Empower Network takes care of that problem, because remember, I told you they specialize in marketing training. This is not by gurus. They'll never claim to be a guru, but these are people who have been in the industry for 10, 20, 30 years, and trust me, they know what they're talking about. So we have this one product called the Inner Circle Audio Library, and I just put two of the modules on here. One is called Speak the World into Existence, and let me tell you, this is amazing. It says that you should listen to this audio daily, once a day for 21 days. Well, I did it all throughout the month of November, and my mind was completely changed. He tells his story of failure. His name is David Wood. He's a genius in his own right. He tells his story of failure, how he failed for 7 years in the network marketing industry. And in one instant, he looked in his mirror and told himself something. And he began to have success. Someone else blew his mind. He was signing up 2 people a month. And someone left at him and said, I sign up 2 people a day. And all of a sudden, he was exposed to that this really is possible. I can sign up 2 people a day in my network marketing business. So this audio tells his story of failure first and then success. And he explains why people aren't having success, what's happening, what's holding them back. And I don't want to give you the entire audio, but one thing that he says is that you're really in control of your success or failure. Okay, I'll leave it at that. And then another one A successful business model means a success business. This is an audio by a woman by the name of Tracy Walker. Tracy Walker, again, she started off in the network marketing industry in like 2007, failed for a long time, took it upon herself to go to the internet, and that just changed her life. She discovered a new world that she didn't know existed, and so now this says she's a six-figure per year earner. She was that when this was recorded. Now she is a seven-figure per year earner. She's a millionaire, one of our $1 million earners in the Empower Network. So, okay, a lack of training, and we're still going through. These are the modules that we have in the Empower Network. That was the Inner Circle audio library. We have something called the Top Producer Formula. And you get modules. This is an entire product that has like 12 modules. I just put down some of them. And the one I have highlighted here is beliefs and attitudes, because this is my absolute favorite. In the Top Producer Formula, as the name implies, it teaches you how to be a top producer in your business, whether online, offline, traditional, untraditional, but something you have to get down. Something is your beliefs and your attitudes. If you do not believe that you will be successful in this, you won't. He discusses, David Wood again, he discusses your mind in your unconscious mind. If your unconscious mind does not believe something, it does not matter what you do, what you tell yourself. If your unconscious mind does not believe, you don't really believe, and you will do everything unconsciously to sabotage your success without even realizing that you're doing it. So he discusses some ways to change your beliefs and attitudes. And so I've heard so many people say lesson 2 is my favorite lesson. Even more than sponsoring and selling and getting people to buy the high package in your business, beliefs and attitudes. That's my favorite, because it all starts right there. Okay, and then we have the team building formula. And all of these things are pretty self-explanatory. You really need to know how to build a team in network marketing, because that's where your residuals come in. You have to learn how to build a team. You have to learn how to sustain your team. So with the Top Producer Formula, is focused on you. You being successful, but really the magic happens when you learn how to work your team. And I don't really like to use the word work your team, because you're not really working your team. But when you learn how to take care of your team, that's when the magic happens. So I circled this one. It's called the law of duplication. Remember when I said I called out of the phone book in my network marketing business? It worked for me for a time. It worked for me. But what happens when I start building a team and people are busy? They don't have time to call out of a phone book, or just quite frankly, they don't have that kind of personality where they want to call out of a phone book. That's just not their personality. They can't talk to anybody about anything. What happens then? So you learn the duplication formula. You learn how to duplicate, so that not only will you have success, but that your team also will have success. You learn things like how to shape vision, how to build culture and all of that, how to build morale, how to keep your team going, because that was one of the things that David Wood talks about, that the reason why he failed. He wasn't failing. He was seeing success, but his team wasn't seeing success. And that's actually why he formed the Empower Network, because he said, I want to have the richest team. I'm not concerned about being rich. He was already rich at that point. He went from being a homeless man to being a rich man. But he's like, I'm not concerned about that. I want to have the richest team in the world. And so the team building formula, it really thrives off that idea. And it has some good modules in there. We have the law of momentum and Taproot, core concepts you must understand to build this business. And again, had I had this back then, maybe it would have turned out differently for me. And then we have the mass influence formula. This is what I like to call, and what a lot of people call, the big kahunas right here, because this deals with how you communicate, how you talk to people, how you talk to your prospects, how you talk to your team, just how when you're writing reports, when you're writing about your business, when you're blogging about it, this deals with how you communicate. And something I have lesson 2 highlighted, beliefs about people, because this really struck me. Now, maybe you've heard this before, maybe you've not, but he talks about your beliefs about people. See, and this affects your team. If you don't really believe that your team can succeed, you're going to project that onto them. And that goes back to the team building formula. How can you build a successful team if you don't even believe in people? So it deals with that. It talks about unconscious phenomena, how language works. It really deals with your language a lot. And so it's crazy stuff. Like, one thing he says is that we take in about 2 million bits of information every day, every moment of the day. And he's like, how much of that we retain? Well, we only retain about 5 to 7 pieces of all that information that we're taking in through our 5 senses, because well, if we process everything, we'd be crazy. We'd go insane. And so what do you do with the rest of it? Well, you delete it, you distort it, you make generalizations. This is all stuff that you learn in the mass influence formula. And if you learn how to properly use communication, you can properly get the results that you want to see. And so people, they sometimes confuse influence with manipulation. No, we're not manipulating people. You have to learn how to use it. See, you're going to use language anyway. Why not use it properly to get what you desire? I remember hearing a single mother talk about the mass influence formula, and she said that she used it on her daughter. And it worked. You know, she got her daughter to do whatever she wanted her to do. And she said, and then one day she knew this was really working because her daughter used it on her and it worked. And so the daughter got the result from the mother as opposed to the mother getting the result from her. And she was like, wait a minute, you know, when she realized what her daughter had just done. So she kind of left at that. Now, let me tell you something. My number 1 problem was I wasn't reaching the right audience. So just let me ask you a question. If I was learning from the top producer formula how to generate highly targeted leads, do you think I would reach the right people? If I knew what mass influence was, if it was defined properly and I used it properly from these modules, do you not think I would be reaching the right people? Do you not think I will have the right people coming to me? And once I got those people, when I learned the law of belief and dream and building a vision, do you not think that I can not only reach those people, but I can build a team and I can maintain my team? That my retention rate will be higher and my attrition rate will be lower. What do you think? And all that comes from the training. This is lesson 6 of the top producer formula, lesson 6 of the team building formula, and lesson 1 of the mass influence formula. So I know what you're thinking. Why on earth am I telling you this? And this may sound like baloney to you, but honestly, I want you to avoid the pain. Network marketing is not supposed to be painful. It is supposed to be an easy way to generate income, but with a lot of people. I know what that pain feels like. I know what it's like to lay in my bed at night crying because I have so much passion for this, but it's not growing anywhere. It's making me lose money. I have seen people over these last 6 years quit on their dreams. I know this one guy. He was in Monavie with me. He's actually still in it. They extended it to become Mint also, so he's still in it. This man was on the verge of quitting. His two upline members. First, his direct upline. Okay, he went to another deal. And then months later, his other upline went to another deal. And as he told me on the phone one day, they ripped his heart out, you know. This is a man who was on the verge of quitting. But this wasn't just quitting. This was true blue quitting on his dreams because he saw how he could help people. He wanted this weight loss thing, but it was just too much for him. So he was right there. I mean, he was about to do it. And finally, someone introduced him to the Empower Network, to this training. Let me tell you, that man is unstoppable. Now that he has plugged into this training, you cannot stop him. He made a complete 180. He has multiple sources of income that he's generated through this training. He's succeeding in his Monavie Mint business. He's helping people. He's created other businesses. He and his wife, you can't stop him. He's so much happier now. And you want to know what the difference was? He tapped into the training. That's it. He didn't just buy it. He implemented what he learned. Now this man is an absolute beast, and he's so much happier. I mean, I talked to him on the phone, and he was telling me about it, and this is a guy who is right there. He was about to quit. It's a good thing that someone reached down and introduced him to this training, because now, well, he is who he is today. Complete 180. The man is an absolute beast. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make you an offer, and it's a pretty good offer, I should say. I'm going to give you the opportunity to own these trainings for yourself. You can listen to me, or you can experience it for yourself. Here we go. I want you to choose one of 3 packages. Okay, package number 1. It has Kalatu Premium. Remember, that's the premier blogging platform. That is a $97 a month fee. It's recurring monthly. And then there's the Inner Circle. Remember when I talked about Speak the World into Existence? Then he talked about why he failed for 7 years and what you can do about it, how you can change it. And I'm telling you, this stuff really works. So that's $100 a month. That's recurring also. And then you have the top producer formula. Remember, I talked about generating highly targeted leads, because that's what all network marketers want. We don't want to be just shooting everywhere, trying to, hound at everybody we find. What is that called? Let's see. Is it the 3-foot rule? Whoever's within 3 feet of you, you basically harass them and talk to them about your product. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to harass everybody. We want to get highly targeted leads. We want to generate that. And so you'll learn how to do that in the top producer formula. That is $500 one time. That does not recur every month. That is a one-time payment. And once you pay that, you have these digital products forever. Even if you stop doing the business, or if you're not doing the business, you're just a customer or just whatever, you always have them. Then package number 2, and this is where the magic happens because it combines the top producer formula with the team building formula and the inner circle and Colazzo Premium. But remember, the top producer formula teaches you how to succeed. The team building formula helps your team to succeed. The team building formula puts the emphasis on you succeeding, but you building and maintaining and sustaining your team. You got to do that as a network marketer. You have to look out for your team. So it teaches you through the top producer formula how to succeed, and then through the team building formula how to build a team, how to help your team out, how to take your network marketing business to the next level. So what do you have in package number 2? You have Colazzo Premium, which is $97 a month. You have the Inner Circle, which is $100 a month. Those two are recurring. Recurring every month, you'll be paying $197. Then the top producer formula is a one-time fee of $500. And the team building formula is a one-time fee of $1,000. They're digital products. You have them forever. No CDs. As soon as you hit submit payment, you have them. And then package number 3 has all those products. Colazzo Premium, $97 recurring. The Inner Circle, $100 recurring. The top producer formula, which is $500 one time. The team building formula, $1,000 one time. And the mass influence formula, $3,500 one time. And again, this is this is what deals with your communication. If you want to speak people's language correctly, get this product. Now, I got some bonuses for you because I'm in a giving mood today. Okay, when you buy package number 2, see, we have these things called classic products. About maybe a year ago, they decided to update the products, and so that's why they came out with these 3 new ones. But we still got the classic products. I still have them because I'm all in. And so I have access to the old products, but they don't sell them anymore. When you buy package number 2, that's where the magic happens because it regards you and your team. I am going to throw in 2 audios. The 2 audios discuss solo ads. If you don't know what a solo ad is, you really want to get package number 2. Because a solo ad is probably the best way to get highly targeted traffic, how to reach the right people who want your product, who will be banging your door down, throwing money at you, emailing you, calling you, doing whatever they have to do to get your product. If you want to find people like that, I'm exaggerating a bit, but I'm really not. It's that targeted. I'm really not exaggerating. If you want to find those people, place a solo ad. But you gotta know how and where to place solo ads. And once you buy a solo ad, you have to know how does that convert into money. You gotta know the right numbers, where to put them, how much to spend, who to buy with. The point is, you need lesson 7 and lesson 8. It comes from the 15K formula. I will throw that in for you when you buy package number 2. Now, when you buy package number 3, remember when I told you we have these old products? And let me just say, don't think because it's an old product that it's no longer good, because it is. Don't think that because these are old products that they're no good anymore. That's not true at all. I just implemented something from the 15K formula like 2 weeks ago, and it was a lifesaver for me. So when you buy package number 3, you're not only going to get the five products I talked about already, you're going to get the 3 classic products also. And so we have the Costa Rica Intensive, David Wood. He made this before he made the Empower Network. And it just so happens that the Empower Network follows this structure of how this business should go. You get the 15K formula. The goal with the 15K formula is to get you making $15,000 a month in 90 days. Nothing is guaranteed, but like I said, it's probable if you just follow the training. Then you have the master's course where David Wood literally flew out a bunch of gurus and top earners to Costa Rica, and they filmed this, and they just give all kind of strategies, video marketing and blogging, and how do you speak to people, all kind of stuff. This is amazing. And when you buy package number 3, you're automatically gonna get all of these products. So this is what I want you to do next. I want you to click the banner right below this video. It's going to take you to the page where you can choose what package you want, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. So click the banner right below this video, then choose a package, and then I put begin transforming your network marketing business today. That's only going to happen if you take action. So I encourage you not just to buy the training, but start implementing it, and also to connect with me. You opted in to my list in order to get to this page. Check your email. You're going to get an email from me. It has my information on it. My phone number, my Facebook, my Twitter, this email. I am accessible to you. I will connect with you. I want you to reach out to me if you have any questions. And actually, as soon as you buy, you're going to get a call from me at my earliest convenience. If it's 2 a.m., obviously, you're not going to get a call from me, but you'll receive contact from me somehow. Okay, so click the banner below, choose the package, and start implementing today. And look for me to reach out to you, and also beat me to the punch. Reach out to me first. So either one, hopefully both happens. You call me or reach out to me, and I'll reach out to you. Okay, have a good day.